Hey everyone, how's it going? What is up? It's me, Windstalker. And I had quite an interesting weekend this past weekend. See, right now I'm borrowing my dad's Durango. Or not Durango, but Dakota. But Friday night I had to drive the Durango to work Saturday because the Dakota decided to have some issues. And right now my car is technically having the engine swapped. So, I'm borrowing the Dakota, and it's interesting because first the belt came off when I was taking my cousin home, and, we tried to get it on, but it was too tight. It was folded and twisted and bent and all crazy like, and I noticed that the idler tension pulley was bent, and my cousin's like, it moves, so it's okay, and then after trying on some belts and everything and finally getting the one that fit, it ended up being the idler tension pulley being bent. And so Dad replaced that. And then we got the belt on and all that good stuff. And I drove home, or was on the way to Arby's to get some food. And then it came off again. And it turned out to be the water pump. And so I got to, since Saturday was my night off, because I only had one night off this entire month, I went home, rested, got up the next day. Dad got the water pump and everything, and we installed it. And I got home, and I was going home, but I decided to stop and get some fast food. And I stopped by the auto parts because the alternator was acting up again, and they said the alternator was out. So I called Dad, let Dad know, and he replaced the alternator. And then it still did it, so he checked the fuse. The fuse was bad. He couldn't find the right fuse, but he found one that worked. So he put the fuse in, and now he's currently working on finding the right fuse that actually goes to the truck. So, yeah, it was. And the funny thing is the tool that they wanted to rent Dad, which Dad didn't get when he got the water pump, wasn't really the good tool to use on it. Because, it's made by Dodge, which I can still figure out why Dodge has, metric parts as well as American standard screws on it. But anyway, so Dad had to use a pipe wrench, and I used some adjustable wrench to get the fan off. Once we got the fan off, putting it back on was easy peasy. And of course, I had to tear half the truck apart. But yeah, so I replaced 4 parts. Very interesting weekend. Got to catch the tail end of the Panthers game, which the Panthers was winning, and then the Giants called up, and then we won by a touchdown or a field goal. And it's like, wow, really? And then everybody's talking about these hits that that one Giants kept doing to Norman and everything. But yeah, from what I seen, it looked like Norman was doing a little dirty pull himself. Now, I didn't watch it enough to know whether he instigated it or the other guy instigated it, and Norman was just defending himself. But, so yeah, got to see that. Which, it's nice that the Panthers are still undefeated. Even though that was one heck of a close game, and it's still like, wow. So yeah, my one day off, at least this is the last Monday I have to work, and then I'll start getting my 2 days off again. Of course, I'll miss the hours because I won't be getting, 30 plus now. Or, yeah, 30 plus. So yeah, very interesting weekend. And today was supposed to be a doctor's appointment, and, well, we didn't go. She wasn't feeling well, but we did manage to go out to Walmart because we was having the apartment fumigated because they're fumigating this entire apartment complex. And so we had to pull everything off the shelves, which was interesting. He came in, and now it looks worse than it did before we left. And you know, I got some, since I work in cold weather, since I leave or butt crack early in the morning and go to work, and it's usually cold in the morning, I got some nice stuff to keep me warm. I got me some nice wicking socks, because for some reason my feet always sweat. Like, you guys really enjoy hearing about that. So yeah, it's been an interesting weekend and few days. I'm hoping this week gets better. Since we're going to be off Christmas, I think, Christmas Day. That should be an interesting, I'm going to have to get as much time as I can in, because only 3.5 hours for, holiday kind of sucks, but it is what it is, and you got to do what you got to do. This is going to be my last good check for a year, so at least we're tucking it away from, for an emergency or something. And that makes me happy. And the plants are growing, and I finally put bottles over all 3 of them, and I see some plants coming up really thin like and everything, so, and I put all 50 in the pot, and it's amazing that only one of them, it looks like in each pot, is actually starting to try to break through and come up. I don't know what happened to the other ones, but we'll just wait and see. If only one comes up, that's fine by me, because there's less pruning I have to do. But and of course we are in winter, and it's kind of chill at night, so this may and may not work to expectations. I may eventually have to break down and buy a plant light, but it's all good. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and that's all that it is. But anyway, that's what happened the last few days. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and if you want to, leave me some ideas as to what it is that I can do for future videos, so that you guys can be enjoying these things, and I can put out the best content that I can put out for you, so that you know that you're getting the videos that you really want to see. So, with that said, I'll see you guys later. Hasta la vista.